In this video, we're going to show you the best transporting work pals to use in your base. Now, transporting work is when pals will pick up stuff like this and actually deliver it to chests. So anytime items are on the floor, which is actually something I get kind of lazy with, like if I've picked something up, I'm just like, okay, cool, just drop it on the floor. One of my pals will get it up and go put it in the chest that they can find closest to it. They'll do this for wood, stone, any ores that are within the blue circle of your base. Now I'm going to be showing you several pals and how to get most of them at level 20. Some of them cannot be gained at level 20, but some of the really good ones can be through the breeding process. Now, the reason why I say level 20 is because you unlock the breeding farm at level 19, which also requires cake. And if you don't know how to make cake, there is a video linked in the description on how to make cake. And the pals I'm going to show you in this video are not going to have any electricity generating or cooling, because transporting pals, you want them to be constantly working up and down and actually doing productive stuff. If you get electric, they will only sit on the power generator and they will do nothing. So it's kind of pointless. And the same for cooling. If you have one with cooling, it's most likely going to sit here by the fridge and do nothing. You want it to be actually moving around, picking that stuff up and moving it. So with that out of the way, let's start out with the very first pal. And this is going to be the best one for transporting. This is Wumpo Botan. It has a level 4 in transporting. Now what the levels mean here is it means it can actually carry a higher weight of items. So instead of moving like one ore at a time, it can move a bunch of ore at one time. It also has a 3 in lumbering, 2 in handiwork, and 1 in planting. So with the lumbering, it can actually chop down trees and it will actually carry the wood that is chopped down and transport it for you as well as other resources around the base. Now, Wumpo Botan can be found in 2 places on the map. The very first place is one of the highest level ones over here. It's at the wildlife number 2 sanctuary on the left-hand side of the map, as you can see over here. Or you can find the alpha version of it, which is going to be over here, level 38, also pretty much very high level, at coordinates 449, -51. But we're going to be able to breed this at around level 20 pretty easily. You can get this guy at level 20. I'm not even kidding. That's with breeding. So to breed Wumpo Botan, you're going to need a Pen King. Pen King is really easy to get. You can find it early on and in its alpha form over here at a dungeon that you do here at the location 114, -352. So getting Pen King is no problem. And you're going to breed Pen King with Mossanda. Now Mossanda is usually found between level 25 and 30 around this area of the map, as you can see this area. But there is an easier way to get Mossanda, which I'll be talking about soon, because he also has transporting level 3. So just wait. If you don't want to get Mossanda at level 25, you can actually get him at around level 23, maybe even earlier if you can like win a fight. But if you breed Mossanda with Pen King, one of them just has to be male, one of them just has to be female. You literally just pick them up, like lift them and throw them into the breeding farm, and you'll see the egg process counter will start going down to make the egg, which is going to be of the Wumpo Botan. And you'll see as the timer completes, there will be a huge verdant egg. We go ahead and pick up this egg, and what you're going to do is incubate it at the egg incubator, put it in here, incubate it. It will take the time that it does in your server or your game settings. And then boom, there you go, Wumpo Botan. If you can get the passive skill Swift with a 30% increase to movement, it will actually run really fast in your base while transporting the stuff so that you can transport stuff even quicker because of how quick it moves. Okay, so let's talk about the next pal that is great for transporting. And that's going to be Quivern. Now, Quivern has a level 3 in transporting, 2 in mining, 2 in gathering, 1 in handiwork. It's going to help with the mining, and it's also going to transport stuff around the base. So it's not going to just like wait for stuff to transport. It's going to actually work at the same time too, which is fantastic. Now to get Quivern, you can actually get this at level 23, nice and easily. It's in the map here as an alpha fight, which you can see at this location over here. Quivern, level 23. The coordinates for this location is -256, -132. Alternatively, to breed Quivern, you can use these 2 pals. Nightwing, which you should know Nightwing by this point of the game. So the habitat is around here, there. You can find like the lower levels on the lower end of the map pretty easy. And you're going to breed Nightwing with Relaxaurus, which is also really easy to find. You find it around like level 15, level 16. The habitat around the map is going to be over here, as you can see, this area. And breeding those 2 together will get you a Quivern nice and easy. The next pal is actually going to be one that only does transporting. So it's only going to pick stuff up and move it around. It's not going to do anything else. Like if there's lots of stuff falling on the ground in your base, you're going to use this one so that it focuses only on transporting stuff. And this is Helzephyr. Helzephyr, unfortunately, isn't super easy to get. There's no way to breed this, but you can find it in nighttime around this area all over here. I'm not entirely sure of the level it spawns in. It might be around like level 20 to 30. It's a PAL that I have very little information about, but if you do find it, it is a good transporting PAL that you can use. The next PAL that we can use is Mossanda. Mossanda has transporting level 3 as well, has lumbering, handiwork 2, planting 2 as well. So it will chop wood and it will transport when it's needed to, which is fantastic. It's a great one to have. And of course, you needed it for making Wumpo Botan. In order to get Mossanda, you can find it in the world around level 25 to 30 in this area of the map over here, both at day and nighttime. Or you can breed one by using Pen King, which if you recall can be found at the level 15 alpha dungeon over here at 114, negative 352. And you're going to breed Pen King with good old Quivern, which we just looked at earlier. Man, like all of these are crossing over. It's quite crazy. So breed Pen King with Quivern. Quivern, remember, you can gain from the breeding process earlier, or you can actually gain it on the world over here. If I go to this location at level 23, the alpha fight is located here at negative 255, negative 130. So Quivern bred with Pen King is going to make Mossanda, and you can do that within around level 20 quite easily if you just follow the whole breeding processes. Another good transporting PAL, also level 3, has level 3 transporting, level 2 lumbering. This is Gorirat. Gorirat can be found at around level 20 in this area of the map over here. As you can see, it's like level 20 and above. But you can actually breed this one very, very easily. Gorirat is super easy to breed, because all you need is a ruby. Ruby is really easy to get. You can find it over in the beginner areas of the map over here, like one of the really easy places. The level is going to be like under level 10. You'll be like level 6 or something. And you're going to breed ruby with Caprity. And Caprity, as you've probably seen before, is also really easily found over in the same similar kind of areas where you found ruby, also at a really low level, sometimes around level 10 or so, I think. But breeding Caprity and ruby will make Gorirat in the breeding process. Another good transporting PAL is Ragnahawk. Now Ragnahawk has level 3 in transporting and level 3 in kindling, so it will both do transporting as well as using your fire needs for like smelting ores or cooking stuff, so it can come in handy depending on what your base needs at that time. Now Ragnahawk is usually found at much higher levels around the volcano area of the map, but we can breed this super easy at like level 20. Pretty much like everything else here, like you can get this at level 20. And to breed Ragnahawk, you're going to need a Nightwing. Nightwing, which we showed you earlier, can be found on the map in these locations over here. So Nightwing bred with Elizabeth, which Elizabeth is usually found at level 20 on the habitat right around here in the world, surrounded by bee guards. Now you're going to need specifically the Elizabeth with the Nightwing to make a Ragnahawk through the breeding process. Super easy and nice and fun too. Pretty cool. And lastly and finally, the last one with level 3 has level 3 transporting, level 3 lumbering, 1 in handiwork, 1 in planting. Great at dealing with trees as well as transporting those, those woods and stuff around. So in overall, it's a good PAL to have in your base. Now, typically this one is found at the level 30 alpha fight, but we can get it at level 20 super easily. So it's found right over here on the map at the level 30 alpha fight, which is 161, negative 223. Or we can breed this one super easily by using a Relaxaurus, which you can find over here on the map. As you can tell, this like area right here, super easy to find Relaxaurus at around like level 16 to 18 or so. And you're going to breed Relaxaurus with Sweeper. Sweeper is really easy to get. You can find it over here in the map at this location. So you can see this spot here. Or you can actually get it from a level 11 alpha raid, which is going to be here at the bottom of the map at negative 226, negative 592. And that's a quick and easy way to get Warsect. And those are all the best transporting PALs with level 3 or above in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.